top to the bottom, that length is 4. So if we're going to plot coordinate points, all right, if we plotted our vertex at 0, 0, and then we plot this point, what would this point be? Well, if this is 10 across and 0, 0 is the halfway point, well, what's the x? So this length of 10 doesn't start at 0, 0. 0, 0 is almost the horizontal halfway point. So what's the x coordinate here at this point? 5. And what about the x coordinate at this point? Negative 5. So it's almost like there's different representations of the same problem. Yeah, look. The coordinate system. Look, the coordinate system is not defined. So you just have to pick points that work within the context of the problem. As long as you orient the parabola in the right dimensions, yeah. Alright guys, so everyone be quiet because Matthew just raised his hand. No, but I'm serious, we can't interrupt other people who are asking questions. We can do that next. So we can do the parabolas and then we can do whatever you want to do afterwards. Alright, so we have a vertical parabola. Y is equal to 1 over 4c times x minus h squared plus k. Here, x is 5, y is 4, h is 0, k is 0. So plugging in these points, we have y is 4. 4 is equal to 1 over 4c times x is 5. 5 minus 0 squared, so it's going to be 5 squared, plus k, which is going to be just plus 0. So that means 5 squared is 25, is equal to 25 over 4c, or 1 over 4c times 25. 1 over 4c times 25. Divide each side by multiply each side by, or divide each side by 4c. Or sorry, divide each side by 25. That's better. So now we have 4 over 25 equals 1 over 4c. Yeah. Why divide each by 25? Okay. I mean, I could make, if I made 25 the numerator, I just do it as 4 over 1. Either way, you get 25, you cross multiply, and you get 25 is equal to 16c. And c is equal to 25 over 16. So you get c is equal to 25 over 16. And that's a big component, because now we know that that's our focal length. We also need to know that the receiver is 1 focal length away from the vertex. So our receiver RECIVER. So our receiver is 1 focal length away from the vertex. Because the receiver is one focal length away from the vertex, the receiver should be in location, okay, 25/16. That means that at C is equal to 25/16. Yes, Matt. Okay, so the radio signals are reflected from a single point where the receiver is located. So the focus is the point where the distance from each point on the parabola is equidistant between the focus and the directrix. So essentially the receiver of the parabola is the focus. So if we you think about the logical place to place a receiver for a parabola would be the focus. Because you have your receiver inside the dish.
And then like you kind of just like this. I guess you kind of have those two things.
Yeah. So once again, I just I just picked. You could pick any coordinate for your center, and as long as you made it work for your other. I mean, you get the same. If you made your center 5, 4, you just need to make sure that the y values at the end of the dish were up 8, or were up 4, so the y values was 8, and then it was 5 to the left, 5 to the right. So you could actually have any coordinate for your center, as long as you made sure that your two other coordinates on the parabola were plus minus 5 for the x coordinate and up 4 for the y coordinate.
So what I'm saying is like you're probably going to.
Yeah. Well, the real answer is find the position where the receiver should be positioned, and the real answer is 25/16 feet away from the vertex, because we're not really told the orientation of the parabola with the coordinates. All right, and then 18 was the next one. Okay. All right. So here, let's look at the coordinates here. We have what are the coordinates at the end point of this grid? So at the end of this 120 feet. Okay, so we get an x coordinate of -60, and what's the y coordinate here? X coordinate -60. What's our y coordinate? 0, which means this coordinate is 60, 0, and this coordinate at our vertex. What's this coordinate at our vertex right here? Yeah, let's make that 0, 25. All right, so that's 0, 25. All right, now let's use our parabola equation. Okay, because we ultimately need to find the coordinate 10, y, and then we need to solve for y. Because if we are 10 units away from the center, we need to solve for y. So let's get our vertical parabola squared. Y is equal to 1 over 4c times x minus h squared plus k. What's a y coordinate we can use? So we have 0, that can be h, 25 can be k, 60 can be x, 0 can be y. We have our set vertex and a point on the parabola. So 0 is equal to 1 over 4c times x is 60 minus 0 squared minus 60 minus 0 squared plus k, which is plus 25. So 6 times 6 is 36. So 60 times 60 is 3,600. So we have negative 25, subtract 25 from each side, is equal to 1 over 4c times 3,600. Why subtract 25? All right, so I did that. If we get that 60 times 60 is 3,600, this can become 3,600 over 4c equals negative 25 over 1. We can cross multiply and say that negative 100c, negative 25 times 4 is negative 100, is equal to 3,600. And that c is equal to 3,600 divided by negative 100. All right, so I did cross multiplying. I subtracted 25 from each side, so I had negative 25 is equal to 60 squared is 3,600 times 1 is 3,600 divided by 4c divided by 4c. So negative 25 over 1 equals 3,600 over 4c. I multiply 4c and negative 25 to get me negative 100c. I multiply 3,600 by 1 to get me 3,600. Then I divide each side by negative 100 to isolate c. So I have 3,600 over negative 100. So c should be equal to what, negative 36? What was that? What you got? All right, so c is equal to negative 36. C is equal to negative 36. All right, because the 3,600 divided by negative 100, we got 36. Then we need to find our y value when x is equal to 10. So we take our parabola equation and do y is equal to 1 over 4c, 1 over 4 times negative 36 times x minus h squared. Our x value is 10. 10, our h value is 0, minus 0 squared, all right, plus k, plus 25. All right, and then you plug this all into your calculator. And you should get your y value is equal to what? About approximately equal to 24.6. 24.6. 24.65. That's our y value, which is the height of our parabola 10 feet from the center. So if our the x value of the center is 0, then if we set x equal to 10, that's 10 feet from the center. All right, so let's clarify, because some people aren't getting it. So let's clarify. We have to have we need to use our center and the point of the circle to plug into the parabola equation to find c. And once we have c, we know x, but we don't know y. So we plug that into the parabola equation to find y. So you always have, if you need to find a variable, you always need to, because you have 5 variables. So you have to be given 4 to find the fifth. First time you need to solve for c. Second time you need to solve for y. All right. What can I go over? What steps can I clarify? Am I just explaining it? Well, how do I put that into the calculator? So if we like your actual input would be, first of all, you have 1 over 4 times negative 36. So 1 divided by 4 times negative 36. Sorry. So that's 4 times negative 36. Multiply that by 10 squared, which is 100, times 10 squared. All right. And then after that, add 25, plus 25. So plus 25, that's 24.305. So 1 divided by 4 times negative 36 times 10 squared plus 25. All right, so let's type it in. First, just do 1 divided by, in parentheses, 4 times negative 36. Then multiply by 10 squared, then add 25. Is it? And you should get 24.3. So 24.65, but 24.305, 24.305. I mean, that's going to get you close enough to get the right answer. Am I good to clear? Yes, no? Okay. All right. So a searchlight is shaped like a parabola. The light source is located 2 feet from the base along the axis of symmetry, so that's where the focus is. And the depth of the searchlight is 4 feet. What should the width of the opening be? Okay. We have to draw it, yeah. So this is a parabola. And we're trying to find the width of the opening. This length right here. What my strategy is to know that I have my vertex right here. So now once again, I'm going to pick arbitrary points. I'm going to pick points that work for me. So this point is 0, 0. So I'm going to say my vertex is 0, 0. I'm just picking points so that I can label points and have it work in an equation. I'm also going to say that our focal length, right? The light source is 2 feet from the base. So our focal length is C. So this is our focal length is 2. So our focus is at 0, 2. All right. And our points on the focus, right? This point right here. Then the depth of the searchlight is 4 feet, which means this point has a y value of 4. So we don't know the x value, we know the y value is 4. Yeah. Restroom? Yes. Okay. So here we need to find the x value and we want to see something. At this point right here, we know the x value here is 0. So if we find the x value of this point, which is halfway point between the end, if we can find 2x, the width of the opening is equal to 2x. So just in general, the width of the opening, that would be equal to 2x. But we need to visualize that and conceptualize that first before we start the problem so we know what to solve for. All right, so let's use our parabola equation. Y is equal to 1 over 4c
times x minus h squared plus k. Now we don't know x, so that's what we're solving for.
But c is equal to 2, y is equal to 4, so y is 4, so 4 is equal to 1 over 4 times c is 2, 4 times 2, times x, we don't know x as we're solving for, minus 8, so minus 0 squared, plus k, which is 0 plus 0. So now we have
4 is equal to 1/8 times x squared. So 4 is equal to x squared over 8. Multiply each side by 8, and x 32 is equal to x squared, which means that x is equal to the square root of 32. And the square root of 32
can be simplified to 32 is 16 times 2, square root of 16 is 4, so x is equal to 4 root 2. So take the square root of both sides. All right, and that's 4 root 2 because this becomes the square root of 16 times 2, which is equal to the square root of 16 times the square root of 2. Square root of 16 is 4, square root of 2 is 2.
So x equal to 4 root 2. What's the width of the opening? Yeah, so the width of the opening is 2x. If our answer is 2x, if x is equal to 4 root 2, then 2x is equal to 2 times 4 root 2, which means that's equal to 8 root 2, which is the width of the opening. Oh, penny.
Did you simplify?
Yeah, I simplified the radical because I had
Square root of 32 became the square root of. All right, come on, Dustin. Dustin, come on. All right. So you got to know, you got to pick your center as 0, 0. You got to know the y coordinate at the top is 4. You got to know your focal length is 2. You have to plug that into the y equation. All right, plug it into the parabola equation and solve for x. And then you got to know that 2x is what the question's asking for. Okay.